Okay, we're recording. What's up, YouTube? I'm Lo,
And I'm Emma.
and this is
Good girls
Good Girls
on the internet.
Okay, girl, let's talk about the chain now. 20, released 2019. I don't even know what their gender is. Let me look it up.
I can look it up.
I think it's a male. Yeah.
I think it's he, him, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So how did you pick this book?
It was on my to read list. And I don't know how it got there.
Okay, what did you think? What is it about?
Okay, so what it's about is the narrator, well, I guess it kind of moves around a bit, but it starts with this mother, and essentially her daughter gets kidnapped. And she is contacted, and they say, to get your daughter back, you have to kidnap someone else's child. You are now a part of the chain. So it's just these parents who do this kidnapping, and like there's ransom and money exchange too. The idea is everyone's guilty, so no one will report it to the police. And that's why the chain has been able to go on for, we don't know how long, but years, presumably. So I'm intrigued by reading that on the back cover. I'm like, all right, tell me more. Like, I like a little mystery. Didn't love it. So, for a variety of reasons. And I wish I had notes, but I might have notes.
I love the body language of like, oh wait, maybe I did.
I did write a little note.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome. I wrote mine this morning, like before we
yeah. If I don't write it as soon as I finish, and so I use, you can't see, but I use Reading List, the app, because I don't want my ratings and reviews and reading to be public. What?
No, because people in Canada, Indigo has been down for weeks, okay? And I keep my book list on Indigo, and I'm like, I can my list. So let me see if, and I used this, I got this like bootleg book thing called, I think, Bookshelf, but I don't love it. What's the logo of book list, Emma?
Reading List. It's a blue background and a book.
Okay.
This is going in the video for sure.
I don't think it's. Oh, I can't get it with a pixel. Sad. Oh well. This is my second L this week about having a pixel.
Lori, it's time for you to join the modern world of iPhones.
I'm resisting.
Okay.
Okay, so the book. Go ahead. Read us your note.
So also to add, so basically her daughter gets kidnapped. Spoilers, obviously. She ends up kidnapping someone else's child with the help of her ex-brother-in-law, who is like this ex-military guy who does heroin. Like, I don't know. His arc is weird. And they kidnap someone. They kidnap a like little girl. There's all this stuff like they meant to kidnap someone else. They kidnapped the sister. She had an allergy to peanuts. Like at one point, and the only reason I'm giving this much detail is because part of it relates to my notes. At one point, like she has a severe allergic reaction, and like they're like, do we take her to the hospital so she doesn't die? And she's like, no, we can't, because then we'll go to jail and we'll never get my daughter back. Anyway, so what I wrote was interesting concept. Like I was intrigued from the summary. Did not like the writing style. Did I write more than that about the writing style? No, I did not, but I did not like it. Could have stayed a short story. It did feel like the second half of the book was not necessary.
The second half was botched. I was like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Did not enjoy that. And then the last bit I wrote was, no, actually a few more points. I said, they were really casual with how they all immediately got on board with kidnapping and brutality. Like at one point, the daughter, like her daughter that's kidnapped and gets released back, but they still have this other kid in the basement, goes and hangs out with the kidnapped kid. And I'm like, we're all just pretty comfortable with this pretty fast. Like it felt very unrealistic. Is that it didn't feel like good character progression overall. Meh. So I didn't love it for a variety of reasons. What did you think, Lori?
The book was really mid. I wasn't really even truly rooting for the characters. I was like,
no, the mom. They make her brutal so quickly. Like first you're rooting for her because you're like, your daughter was kidnapped, and then she becomes horrible so fast.
Yeah, I would have been okay with a brutal ending. Like everything is a failure. They all die. Like I would have been okay with that. I felt like it would have been even more real. Like I understand it's hard to write thrillers, okay? But
no. There are so many good thrillers out there.
There are
that
good
is
ones.
a weak.
I was like, Blake Crouch is so much better at. I mean, not that I've read a lot, but I was just thinking back of like Dark Matter when I was reading it. I was so into it, and like
there are so many good thrillers out there.
Yeah,
that's
like,
not an excuse.
It's about like multi-universe travel, like, and he did it well, and you actually love the character. But these characters, I was like, I felt like he was inserting hardship in the characters, like the cancer, the opioid addiction, so that we were forced to like them as readers.
Yeah. It felt so not realistic. Not that a book has to be realistic, but like even the character growth and stuff, like not realistic. And that takes me out of a book more than anything else. Because I'm like, what are we doing right now? I also like the ending where it was like the ex-husband was dating the person who was running the whole scheme. I was like, really?
Yeah, I thought it was cheap, and I hated the flashbacks because as soon as I saw the flashback while I was reading, I was just like, oh, of course it's gonna tie into like Rachel's life now, and it's just like, okay, this sucks. Like,
yeah, it was like 2 books. One about that, like the kidnapping, whatever, and then part 2 is about like the person who started it, and the tying together was really flimsy.
Yeah, I take that back. I'm ready to read an excellent thriller. This was not it.
Agreed. This was not it.
I would not give this author another chance. Sorry. And yeah, it's just no. Like, don't read this book. There are better ones.
There are so many better ones.
Yeah, I was looking at all the praise and I was like, this is not a page turner. Like, you guys just said that because you guys were paid to like read it pre-release. Like, you know, just like everyone's getting their coin. I get it.
It's so annoying though, because it makes it hard to know. You're like, is this going to be a waste of my time? I don't know.
I was just so no. Okay. I think we're done talking about books.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. So
what is our outro again?
Huh?
What is our outro again?
It's thanks for watching. If you like our videos,
please like and subscribe.
No, please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Oh, yeah, we don't ask for likes. We're not there. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is basically our outro.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.